Hey, Skillman family, it is Wednesday, also known as Hump Day, which means that we are closer to the weekend now from when the week first began. But if we're going to be completely honest, Hump Day has lost some of its allure because during these times there isn't a lot of difference between the weekdays and the weekends. It's all the same. Am I right? But nevertheless, it is Wednesday, and for years there's been a part of the Skillman Church of Christ that have met together at the very middle of the week to hear and participate in a midweek message. You know, we can't meet in person these days, but taking this platform online has given us an opportunity to be creative and innovative about how we can best use this time to encourage, to strengthen, to equip, and to inspire the Skillman family to keep growing in our faithfulness, to keep advocating the message of hope, and to keep loving those in our community. I mean, sometimes we will use this avenue for deep exegetical studies. Sometimes we'll address specific topical issues. We may use this time for specific announcements. But today, I'm inspired to use this time to bring a message of encouragement and to hopefully put a smile on your face during these uncertain and ambiguous times. I mean, you've probably seen this online on YouTube, but that guy Jim from The Office, Jack Ryan, or in real life he goes by John Krasinski, he created a new YouTube show called Some Good News, where he just shares good news, and he incorporates some fun interviews with celebrities, and this past week, he surprised a young Hamilton fan who had to miss the show because of the virus with a Zoom call with the entire cast. I mean, you've got to see it.
You can be a new man in New York. You can be a new man in New York. New York. Just you Alexander Hamilton.
Are you crying? What's that? Are you crying? Am I crying? No, I'm not crying. You're crying.
I mean, he is absolutely right. We need to hear more about the good in the world. We need to smile more. We need to be reminded that amidst the craziness and ambiguity, we can still have hope. There is light. God is still working. And people have the amazing ability to be creative, funny, and bright during times that can feel dark, hopeless, and heavy. I mean, take for example this family in the UK who put their thoughts into the song Les Mis' One More Day.
One day more, another day, another destiny, shopping for online delivery. I've tried again only to find there's nothing till September time. One day
I had no football match today. How can I play when we are parted?
One day more,
Our grandparents are miles away. They can't work Skype, we're broken hearted.
One more day alone, my fool.
Will we ever meet again?
One more selfie with me blurry.
I am bored of being with you.
Not until the day is blue.
So we swear until we bloom.
Loving never let me shine.
Woo! That was a good video. And by the way, links to all the videos shown on this video will be in the section below where you can watch the full videos there. But I'll tell you one thing, that this quarantine has made being a parent a little difficult. I mean, we're always together. Always. Parents are having to work, facilitate homeschool, be the lunch lady, and the PE coach all at the same time. I mean, one son had to do a post-game interview with his father after a day of homeschool. Check this video out.
Are you the daddy?
I mean, you know, we're in unprecedented times right now, and I really think that fatherhood is a moving target. And I don't think it's fair to say that you could be a good dad or a bad dad when the truth of the matter is that, you know, fatherhood, the best you can be is trying to be a good father every day. This quarantine is stressing everybody. You know, you're spending more time around your kids. I'm lucky because all I got is a 3-year-old. If he was 14, 15, I'd have to fight him every day. But I got a 3-year-old, you just give
Good game, man. That's a great interview. There have been some super funny memes and tweets during these past couple of weeks in quarantine. And I've looked at some and I've narrowed it down to my top 5. So in no particular order, these are, in my opinion, the funniest tweets and memes that are out there. Ashley Nicole Black, she said, "I now understand why retired people eat dinner so early." I mean, so true. I mean, really not much to do but eat when the day's over. The Salty Mamas said, "Me in 2019, if I could just have like a week with nothing to do and nowhere to go, I could finally get this house clean and organized." Me now? Nope. That wasn't the problem. So it's pretty funny. A little tweet there. Number 3, Mommy Owl. My favorite memory from 2020 so far was probably waking up in the morning and sending my kids to school. That was pretty neat. I don't know. I think parents can resonate with that one. Number 4, a guy named Jeff Kasanoff said, "A side effect of quarantine is it's really hard to end phone calls. Twice today, I almost said, 'Okay, I have to run,' before realizing there is nowhere to run to." And finally, number 5, from our very own Nicole Sanders Facebook page, "If gas gets below $1, I'm gonna go put some in the freezer." So good. Let's all laugh together. Now, there is some good things happening here at the Skillman Church of Christ. We are the church, and during our Palm Sunday service, we were called to be the church out in the world, to show up for each other during this time. I mean, Jesus himself gives us the example for caring for those in need, especially when times seem dark, hopeless, and heavy. One of the best in the business in doing this is our very own Debbie Crabb. From her funny Instagram posts to her email chains, she's been a voice of encouragement during this tough time. And I've been able to score a Zoom call with her and wanted to ask her directly about the things that she has seen that might make us smile during this time. So, without any further ado, hey Debbie.
Hey John Mark, I'm good. How are you?
Hey, thank you so much for answering the call. A little bit of a surprise. Right now, you are a part of the episode of our midweek message here at the Skillman Church. Man, thank you so much for answering your phone today and not hanging up after I told you that.
No, John Mark, what you got me into?
I know. Hey, well, man, we're doing a midweek message right now, and I thought, man, if there's anyone I could call about this topic, it's Debbie Crabb, because one of the things we're doing for this week's midweek message is talking about ways and reasons why we can and should smile and have hope. And if there's anyone who's the best in the business, it's the one and only Debbie Crabb. I mean, the one who makes us smile and laugh, and really, you're so good at this. And, the rumor is that you've been kind of sending out these email chains during the week, or I don't know if every day, really to encourage people in our Skillman family. And I wanted to ask, man, is this rumor true? And if it is, how did it get started?
Well, it is true, and the saying goes, "You got to laugh to keep from crying." But it's just started when we went on lockdown, and I thought, well, I want to keep in touch with some people, and I formed a little group for my neighbor girls and my Amarillo family, and I thought, well, I'll send out a little, maybe a meme or something funny about the quarantine to the Skillman Book Club, and then I made it bigger to the women in the Covenant class, and then each day people would write me and say, I want to be on that, or I just started adding people, and anyone can be on it if they want to email me. But it started as funny little memes about how to get along with your husband during the quarantine, and what are you going to cook with a bag of rice and a cucumber?
Oh,
just
good question.
Crazy things like that, and just a touch base every day with people that I love. And
man,
I think the connection part, since we're home alone, I think the connection on the many ways that we have to be connected is just important. So
man, that's what truth has been spoken here on this midweek message video. And I wanted to ask you too, because you're so good at this, and I think you have this gift, right, of in the midst of some crazy times, some uncertainty, some ambiguity, you have felt like a little bit of humor, a little bit of of smile, of an excuse to kind of let loose a little bit, can really help our souls and our spirit cope this time. And I was going to ask you, go ahead.
There is always, two ways to look at things or take things. You either take it or you leave it. So I just think that, yeah, it's a bad time. Yeah, it's sad. It's scary. But there's always tomorrow, and there's going to be hope, and we're still going to get together, and we're still going to have birthday parties. It's just going to be a while, and while we're in this, why not just appreciate the things that are good? And
that's so true. That is so true. And do you have anything right now that's been on your mind or heart? You know, if I were to ask you a question, Debbie Crabb, what's a reason to smile among our Skillman family, or just in our area? What would you say? What is a reason for us to smile?
Well, in my emails, I try to call different people out because I think encouragement makes all the difference in the world, and again, the connection with people. So I've been trying to say kind of funny things about different members that we have. And it's all done in fun, and and I want them to know I love them all. But some things are just funny to me, like I can imagine Joanne Bannister just saying, "Oh Lord, please pray for world peace and world health," and she's all about the world. She always has been. It's just the sweetest thing.
That is so sweet.
But just to know that she's praying for all the world is just great to me.
That is beautiful.
And I think about being with Dulcinea, and she'll tell a joke, and we will laugh, and we will laugh, and we will laugh until we cannot breathe. And so I make fun of her, and I call her out about that. And David Alexander, I don't know if you've ever been around David Alexander when he gets going.
Oh my
but
God,
he is a great impressionist and impersonator. And he probably has an impersonation of you, John Mark, and one of me, and he has a great one of his wife. And so when all this is over, I want him to maybe kind of impersonate how Diane acted during all this.
Oh, I can't wait. That's so good.
And I think about Cheryl Calvin working so hard at her store, and I just, instead of thinking about her like panicking or worrying and everything, I just think about her like twirling her hands while she's talking and dangling all her bracelets, and I don't know, just funny things are funnier to me maybe than most.
Oh, but what that is medicine for the soul. Really, it gives us something to look forward to when the new normal happens, when life kind of can return back to seeing each other, and when we can greet each other, and we can we can ask David Alexander to give us his impressions. That is so good.
Hey, John Mark, I heard you do a pretty good tap dance, and so why don't you just go to everyone's house and ring their doorbell and kind of stand back and do a little tap dance?
Wait a second, man. What kind of rumors are being spread about this, man? Who's your source? Who's your source?
I don't know. I could get something good started. It'll be on tomorrow's email.
Oh, I know, man. Hilarious. Well, man, I knew I called the right person, and thank you so much again for answering and for your willingness to be a part of this midweek message episode, where really the goal is to get people to smile, and mission accomplished.
Hey, John Mark, you're great. Thanks for all you do, and yeah, everybody, just give it a smile. There is something to smile about, and there's something to die laughing about. So
that's right.
Just give it a try.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the one and only Debbie Crabb. Let's do this again, Debbie, because this is so good. And
sure.
But thanks again, and
okay.
enjoy the rest of the afternoon. All right.
Have a great day. Bye.
All right, take care. Bye. So good. Thanks again to Debbie Crabb for that phone interview. Another superstar in the realm of encouragement is Skillman's very own counselor, Dallas ISD counselor Rio Vejar. And if you follow her on social media, you know she's putting out daily encouraging messages to her students out there, to the teachers, and also to the parents. But I wanted to give her a call too to see what a Dallas ISD counselor has to say for us about why we could smile today. Hey, thank you so much, Rio Vehar. I have her on the line all the way in Dallas, Texas, representing the Lone Star team. And
today at school was active day, your favorite sports team.
Okay, man, even in quarantine, it's dress up at school day. So I love it. Hey, Rio, thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to speak with us on this midweek message at Skillman. And I think all of us who follow you on Facebook, Instagram, we just know that you are a voice of encouragement. You're using your platform to bring life and smiles to people. And I just wanted to, ask you, for the teachers out there, for the parents, for the students, give us a reason to smile today.
Oh, man. This has been such a huge shift for all of us. But I think that when the Bible says that we would be thankful, for that is God's will for us, mm-hmm. I have found in my life that showing gratitude is always very grounding for me. That's kind of a theme in my social media: thankful, grateful, and I tell you, it comes from a time in my life when I was really, really sad. Mm-hmm. And something that I found that helped me was gratitude. So even like today, I think about how nice it is out here. I think about I have a roof over my head. Sorry, you might be still hearing some of those meetings come in. And yeah, I'm thankful for the internet that we can see each other right now, that I get to say hey to you on a Wednesday, John Mark. I don't usually get to.
Yeah, I know, man. How cool is that, man? How crazy is that?
I'm thankful for the internet. I saw some of my best friends from Oklahoma last night. We wouldn't have done that if this shift wouldn't have happened in everybody's life.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, my mom's side of the family, we've been having a Sunday evening Zoom call where all of my cousins and my aunts, we all get together. Man, they're all over the place. We never do that, but this has given us the opportunity to connect. It's been really special.
Right.
Well, hey, Rio, I know you have some, I've seen a post where you've kind of used your platform to encourage parents too. During this crazy time when parents are like, trying to work and be that kind of facilitate the homeschool, man, what kind of advice or wisdom do you have for that?
Yeah, I'm not a parent, but I do feel for the parents. If anything, I would just say parents, because I'm hearing the other side of it where educators are saying, hey, parents, you don't need to worry about making kids do every single assignment they're given. Those are just ideas. I think that focusing on feelings of safety and making sure kids know that they're safe and loved is most important. That academic stuff is not a huge priority. If you want to and you're bored, yeah, focus on it. But feelings of safety and really just more of that togetherness, that fun stuff, cooking, walking, going outside, that stuff is what's most important. I would not stress about a month of learning. They're gonna be fine.
Man, now talk about, that is some powerful wisdom coming from an actual real life Dallas ISD counselor. So, hey, Thank you for speaking life into us today, Rio. Thank you so much for making us smile. And thank you for taking some time out of your 1,000 Zoom calls to talk to the Skillman family. But hey, we will talk again soon. Thank you again.
Thanks. Bye. Have a good one.
Thank you. Oh, Rio, that was awesome. Hey, thank you so much.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Killed it.
It's true though. Like this is, and I think parents get so bored, and that's why they want the kids doing stuff. But it's okay if the kids just play. They're gonna be fine. Play is healthy.
I tell you one thing, parents needed to hear what you had to say. So hey, thank you so much. Hey, I know you have that call in about 2 minutes, so I'll let you go. But, hey, great talking to you. All right, take care. Bye. Thank you, Rio, for the call. Well, my friends, I hope this episode made you smile a little bit today. This is Holy Week, and we are gearing up for Easter Sunday, which we will proclaim that within every dark time, light can creep in. In the toughest of moments, it's possible to have hope, and that in death, life can emerge. I'm going to leave you today with a funny video of a dad who pranked his daughters on April 1st about having to go back to school. But until next week, be safe out there, friends. Keep the faith alive and keep washing those hands. God bless.
Hey girls, can you tell me what day it is? Can you tell me the date?
I couldn't. I hate you! Oh my god! Dad! It's April Fool's Day! I literally hate you!
Got him.